Let's continue with the methods of preparation of carboxylic acid. Now we are going to take up from Grignard reagent. RMgX is Grignard reagent. We will treat it with carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide will be polar, so we will get RCOOMgX followed by acidic hydrolysis will give carboxylic acid plus hydroxy magnesium halide. Let's take specific example. CH3 MgBr reacts with carbon dioxide in presence of dry ether. It results in the formation of addition product, that is S-toxy magnesium bromide, followed by acidic hydrolysis. We get ethanoic acid plus hydroxy magnesium bromide. Same way, if we react ethyl magnesium iodide with carbon dioxide, we'll get propoxy magnesium bromide as addition product, followed by hydrolysis gives propanoic acid plus hydroxy magnesium iodide. Phenyl magnesium bromide reacts with carbon dioxide in presence of dry ether to give benzoxy magnesium bromide as the addition product. This on hydrolysis bond breaks here. HOH, we get benzoic acid and hydroxy magnesium bromide. From acyl halides and anhydrides. Acid chlorides when hydrolyzed with water gives carboxylic acid and are more readily oxidized with aqueous base to give carboxylate ion, which on acidification gives corresponding carboxylic acid. Anhydrides on the other hand are difficult to hydrolyze, but they get hydrolyzed to corresponding acid with the help of water. Let's take up example. RCOCl when hydrolyzed, we get RCOOH plus chloride ion. In basic hydrolysis, we get carboxylate ion. On acidification, we get carboxylic acid back. Benzoic anhydride, when reacted with water, will get benzoic acid. And benzoic ethanoic anhydride, when hydrolyzed, we will get two acids. One will be benzoic acid, other is ethanoic acid. So this is a mixed anhydride, so we get two different acids. The conversion of acid into next higher homolog is called homologation of an acid. It can be easily carried out using Arndt-Oesterle synthesis. In this reaction, we take carboxylic acid treated with thionyl chloride. We get acid halide, which is treated with diazomethane, and we get RCOCHN2. Here, N2 will be lost, and here negatively charged carbanion ion which will be left. This pair will take part in double bond formation followed by alkyl shift, and we will get ketene. Why do we call it ketene? Because it has got keto group as well as double bond, so we call it ketene. Now we are adding water, so through adding to this carbonyl carbon, and this O will change to OH and another OH will be added. Two OH at same carbon are unstable, they will lose water molecule or it will undergo tautomerism. Tautomerism means this H will shift to this RCH2 and here double bond will be formed, we'll get RCH2COOH. That is, we have got carboxylic acid which is next homolog of the given carboxylic acid. Next we are taking from esters. Ethyl benzoate when hydrolyzed in presence of H ion, we get benzoic acid and ethyl alcohol. If we take ethyl butanoate and hydrolyze it with sodium hydroxide, we'll get sodium butanoate plus ethyl alcohol. Sodium butanoate on acidic hydrolysis gives butanoic acid. Methyl benzoate on hydrolysis in presence of H ion or OH ion gives benzoic acid and methanol. Next we are taking questions. Write chemical reactions to affect the following transformation. Butane 1-ol to butanoic acid, we need alkaline KMnO4 followed by acidification or direct acidified KMnO4. Benzyl alcohol to phenyl ethanoic acid, we will take up. First we have converted butane 1-ol with the help of Jones reagent, which is chromium trioxide and sulfuric acid, we get butanoic acid. We can use acidified dichromate or acidified KMnO4 for this conversion. And if we are using alkaline KMnO4, then we have to do acidification also. Benzyl alcohol to phenyl ethanoic acid, in first step we are reacting with HBr, we get benzyl bromide. Here we want to increase carbon atom. Whenever you want to increase carbon atom, go via cyanide. We react with KCN, we get benzyl cyanide. Now on hydrolysis, we'll get carboxylic acid which contain one carbon atom more. This is phenyl ethanoic acid. Third conversion is meta-bromo-nitrobenzene. When reacts with magnesium and ether, we get meta-nitromagnesium bromide. We treat it with carbon dioxide, that is dry ice, and we get COOMgBr here, which followed by hydrolysis gives you 3-nitrobenzoic acid or meta-nitrobenzoic acid. So if nitro group is to be retained and this group you want to change to carboxylic acid, go via Grignard reagent and carbon dioxide followed by hydrolysis. We want to convert 4-methyl acetophenone to terephthalic acid, means both the groups have to be converted into carboxylic acid. In first step we reacted with KMNO4 and KOH. The keto group will change to carboxylic acid and methyl group also will change to carboxylic acid, and we are getting corresponding potassium salts because alkaline medium has been used. Now we treat it with dilute sulfuric acid, we get terephthalic acid, which is also called benzene 1,4-dicarboxylic acid in IUPAC system. Cyclohexene, when react with acidified KMNO4, bond will break here and we will get adipic acid. In IUPAC system, this is called hexane 1,6-dioic acid. Butanol, when reacts with ammonical silver nitrate, that is Tollens reagent, so butanol will get converted into butanoic acid. We can also use Fehling solution or Paradix reagent. From hydrolysis of 1,1,1-trihalides, chloroform when treated with 3KOH, all the Cl will be replaced by OH. 3 OH group on the same carbon are unstable. They will lose water molecule resulting in the formation of methanoic acid. 1,1-trichloroethane when treated with 3 moles of aqueous KOH, all the chlorine will be replaced by OH, which are unstable. They will lose water molecule forming ethanoic acid. Benzotrichloride when heated with 3 moles of KOH, all the Cl will be replaced by OH. We get unstable intermediate which loses water molecule giving benzoic acid as the final product. Next is from oxidation of methyl ketones. Pentane 2-one undergoes iodoform test. It reacts with 3 moles of sodium hypoiodide, which is generated from iodine and NaOH. We get sodium butanoate plus NaOH plus iodoform, yellow precipitate of iodoform. Sodium butanoate when acidified with HCl, we get butanoic acid. Next, we are taking sodium alkoxide and carbon monoxide. Sodium alkoxide reacts with carbon monoxide under high pressure and result in the formation of sodium salt of acid, which on acidification gives carboxylic acid plus NaCl.